We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now at the plate, Jun Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Segura.
Pitch on the way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That is third. The third baseman, Justin Turner.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Zach Wheeler will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
The 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas. His career line against Wheeler. He's a .304 batter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First with it is Wheeler, and he's back in standing. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
At the plate, Brian Anderson looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Wheeler's ready. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. And Brice Harper will dig in at the plate. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Number 3, Brice Harper.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And another foul ball.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Ramirez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Scott Kingery.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Kingery is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding into the box, Andrew Mccutchen. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. And this one bounds around against the wall. Kingery ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he is safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Howie Kendrick. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Mccutchen leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. In now, Omar Narvaez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Kendrick has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Seared down the first baseline. The 1-2.
Ball on that now.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, number 51. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Zach Wheeler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Guaranteed take sign right here. It would be an absolute gift for this offense to get this pitcher on base via the walk.
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No outs, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Sanchez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's up there.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting. Right
And now
fielder,
time is called here as their
Brice
pitching coach is going to pay a quick
Harper.
visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Brice Harper. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and 1 the count to Brice Harper. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run here for Brice Harper. Second home run early in the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The center fielder, number 4.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Back on it is the left fielder. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Anderson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top, 5-0. Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Two and 1 the count. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Catch is made out there by Mccutchen, and that's the first out.
Batting in, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Alfaro was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ballgame. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Forsythe takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Caleb Smith.
So striding in, Caleb Smith. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Wheeler's ready. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0. Outside 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
For Philadelphia, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So coming to the plate, Omar Narvaez. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. And you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batter, the pitcher, Zach.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Wheeler, who worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. The pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 5 runs on only 4 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he misses again, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. Now the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 one more time. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Clint Hurdle up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Eliezer Hernandez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Eliezer Hernandez.
Gene Segura standing in. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Logan Forsythe would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Hey.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
That's a
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Pitch is swung on and hit toward Villar at second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins nothing. Ready now for the Marlins, Jonathan Villar. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mccutchen on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Miguel.
Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And Kendrick will take this one to the bag. 3 unassisted, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Next to dig in will be Brice Harper. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 3, Brice Harper.
First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in once again, Scott Kingery, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled away. And he looks at the ball, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's it.
Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A runner on first with 2 away. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
At the plate, Zach Wheeler, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-1 to him now. Line to the right side.
Hey,
Hey, Giro, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
In now, Jesus Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. And this is popped up near second base. Forsythe is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 51.
So striding forward now, number 51. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A 1-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Misses. Ball 2. It takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Wheeler pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 51 is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping up now, Logan Forsythe. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. Ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready once again, Justin Turner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's Brice Harper now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready on 0-2. Popped up. Anderson in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Another 0-2 home. Towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. In box now, Jorge Alfaro start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Number 3 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 3.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, lined hard to center field. Kingery is right there, 1 down.
Now back, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home. Pops this one up. Turner has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1-1 the count now. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball well outside. Wheeler pauses. 2-1 on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Adam Conley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
61, Adam Conley.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Scott Kingery.
Here comes the first pitch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Mccutchen. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
comes set and the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. Now the 3-2 pitch. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. You can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, what a play! Save! Not able to make a play, though, and now they'll be men at first and second with nobody out. Riding in, Omar Narvaez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
First and second now, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch.
Ball
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, number 45. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 0-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Gene Segura. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Rojas is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
A 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Standing in, Jesus Sanchez. Wheeler sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside. No. Inside.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Now the 2-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Oh, look at that stop. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here's the 2-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in, Justin Turner will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Brice Harper hits next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, T-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
To the plate now, Brice Harper, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Over to Villar. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now in the box, number 51. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Fouled off.
Nope.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey!
Runners on first with one down. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Count still full, 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off here. Nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Jesus Aguilar will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Jesus Aguilar.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Up top, it's 2-0. From the stretch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Next
Usually
for the
pitching
Marlins.
is all about mixing pitches and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Kingery is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Marlins leave all 3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Evan Marshall.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Kingery. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive. He's got it. The throw. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 now to Mccutchen. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Howie Kendrick will be next. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Digging in, Howie Kendrick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 2-0 pitch to Kendrick. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 0-1, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins nothing. Mike Morin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Mike Morin.
Into the box, Brian Anderson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Morin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1-1.
Ball inside.
Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Harper. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
To the plate now, Garrett Cooper. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. In there, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
So now to the plate, number 51. And he puts it on the ground to second. Forsythe has it on the first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Caleb Smith struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.